Upon graduation, she will enter Stanford University in California.
All right.
With emphasis on improving her research skills. Her goal is to become a competitive MD/PhD candidate and ultimately a physical scientist with a concentration in neurodegenerative disorders.
Yes.
Please join me in congratulating her and in congratulating Alfonso and Patricia McIntosh as we recognize her.
All right.
And now you will hear from the class valedictorian.
All right, Kelly.
President Hughes, Provost Moore, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, other administrative officials, faculty, staff, parents, friends, and a special welcome to the graduating class of 2008. Nelson Mandela once said, after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Class of 2008, we have climbed that great hill. This journey was not easily trod. We have made it. I'm sure there were times when we just felt like giving up. And that great hill sometimes appeared as a mountain, especially during finals.
All right.
But we persevered. We kept climbing. We never gave up. And as a result, today, we will possess a degree that will command countless opportunities. Opportunities that were not as easily available to those that sat here on the Avenue of the Oaks on this same occasion. Many minority groups and other persons have struggled long and paid the price so that we could be here today. We stand on the shoulders of great giants, and as only through them we have attained success. Dillard University was established to help uplift African Americans from oppression by providing the undeniable key to success, an education. So let us not forget the great leaders that reformed education, like Thurgood Marshall, Kenneth Clark, and our very own James Hardy Dillard, along with other social activists. These people have highlighted the injustice of minorities and have opened the gates to unforeseen opportunities for people like me and you. Looking back 50 years ago, could any of the civil rights leaders have envisioned that in 2008, both a woman and an African-American male would be a viable candidate for presidency? It is therefore important that we must not and shall not forget from whence we have come. We must not and shall not forget those that support us and who have always been there for us. In my life, there have always been people who I can count on and is a part of my success, this success. God has always been on my side.
All right.
My church, Christ Community Church.
All right.
St. Peter's. My mother, Patricia McIntosh. My sister, Natasha Deal. My late stepfather, Alfonso McIntosh. My dearest and best friend, Byron Knowles. John Brown University, that took me in after Hurricane Katrina. Stanford University, my high school, Forest Heights Academy. And this great country, the United States of America, that granted me the opportunity for an education. But last and definitely not least, my Bahama land.
All right.
And I am sure that each and every one of you graduating today have someone like that who has supported you and been with you throughout the trying times. Many of you are probably worried about those many more hills that Mandela described. Some of you might feel anxious about entering into the postgraduate arena and the world of work. Relax, be more confident. You made it this far. I know that you will do great things in the future. On the other hand, some of you may feel ambivalent if the road to graduate, professional school, or your preference employment was not accessible on the first try. But the end is not here. I encourage you not to give up. If you know in your heart it is your dream and your calling to become a professional, continue to strive for it. For an inventor once said, and I paraphrase, I have not failed. I have found 10,000 ways that do not work.
All right. Yeah.
And finally, for you who are undecided, my best advice to you is to use this time to be reflective and plan your future, because a life without goals will be a life without purpose.
Right. Yep.
Classmates, we are all at the forefront of our academic career, and I see in this great crowd future doctors, scientists, nurses, engineers, lawyers, entrepreneurs, mathematicians, psychologists, journalists, entertainers, and future leaders of the world. For the future, not only do I hope we contribute to our local communities, I hope we broaden our outreach to become global citizens. So now the challenge to us as graduates of Dillard University is to transcend the barriers of race, culture, and nationality and move toward this global citizenship. This is not an easy thing to do. However, it is not impossible. But I believe that if we look past the differences and think in terms of humanity, we will surely find that we are all more alike than we are different. I leave you to ponder the words of Martin Luther King Jr., who once said, "An individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity." Thank you.
All right.
That is